Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ella and today I'm going to be showing you guys my 2026 reading journal. I know it is like when I'm filming this, it's in June. It's like halfway through June. I'm not sure when I'm going to post this, if even I'll post it in June. So I am very late to showing you guys my reading journal, but I mean, if you guys saw um my Christmas haul, I literally said that, and I'm like, better late than never. Same here, basically, with this video, better late than never. So, I mean, also, like, it'll be like a halfway check-in to see, like, what books I've read, am I on my reading goal, um, like, what's, like, halfway through the year check-in, so I feel like it'll be a good time to just show you guys my reading journal, so, let's get into it. So, um, I have a bunch of markers in it right now because I keep all of the markers that I use for like, because I just like in the book so I don't forget what colors they are. Um, so let me flip back to the beginning page because I don't have it. Also, I haven't finished decorating like the first two pages yet because like I'm just like, I'll do it eventually, and I won't do it. I know that because um, but like for my first reading journal that I didn't finish, I fully decorated the front cover. Like this is the one from 2025. I didn't finish like this reading journal or whatever, but I got fully decorated and everything. It's colored, like it's not like super decorated, but here, I'll show you guys. Like, and I didn't even finish like lining some of the stuff yet. But this is the front cover. This is supposed to be like a Polaroid. Um, So it just shows 2026, and it has, these are the colors that I use for the um the ratings. So like the 1 through 5 stars and everything, and it's just like reading journal, and just like supposed to be like held in there by those little class, like when you for an album cut for like an album photo album. So that's the first page. I still haven't fully decorated it, and like I'm not sure if you guys see, but you can still see the pencil lines and everything. I didn't even fully erase that. I need to do that. So next page is my goals for 2026. So my first goal is to finish my physical TBR. I don't remember how many books I have. It's not like a lot, like it's like so many I can't remember, but like it's more like 10 to 15 um ones that I bought like in the past like 3 years. And then like I have a lot more that I have like collected over the years. I have this like whole series. Like I think it's the Ranger's Apprentice that I took from my brother because he was giving away all of his books that he doesn't read. Um, so I've like that whole series. I haven't read that yet. Um, and so like I'm not counting those because um, those weren't recent, and it'll take me a while to actually get to those. Um, Next goal is read 60 books. I can do that if I read 5 books a month, but um, we'll see how I get to the end of the year. Finish reading series I'm in the middle of. I always put that, but I never follow it because I'm like, let's start another series. Um, Goal 4 is to try to annotate more, but I don't have like I'm not reading like all my physical TBR books right now, so a lot of the books I get is from my library, and I can't annotate those or on my Kindle, so I only usually highlight a word and like type whatever I want. So yeah. And goal 5 is finish reading books before starting new ones again. I don't follow that because I am reading a bunch of books right now. But like I need to stop that. I need to at least like read like 3 at a time. I shouldn't go any more than that. But I still do. I don't know why. Next is my TBR, my physical TBR. I only put the books in there when I finish them. So I think I made it cute, but yeah, the TBR card and everything. So I have 4 that I read from my physical TBR. I'll explain them more when I get to the monthly pages, but yeah, right now I've only read 4. So next is book bingo. This is what I have so far. And I'm not sure if you guys can see, but I wrote the colors that I need because each thing is like a different color. I think I already messed it up with the I colored one in yellow. It was supposed to be that coral color, that red color. I'll fix it, but, how did I already mess that up? Okay, it's fine, but, I'll fix that. But I have like stuff like first in a series, over 800 pages, fairy tale retelling, 5 stars, rom-com finished in one day. Which one did I finish in one day? I'm trying to remember. It was definitely something on my Kindle that I finished in one day. I don't remember that. I should have wrote down which ones I did. I'm looking right now. Oh. I know which one it is. It was either Rescue Me or On Big Baby Read. I'll explain those more when I get into it, but yeah, I have other stuff too. Stuff that'll be like more challenging for me. So, classics. I don't really read classics. I want to, but I don't know. I just can't get into it. Like the 800 pages, I can read that, but it's like I just need to get into it. Read multiple books in one day. It's not like I read like 20 pages of one book, 20 pages of another. I need to finish one book and then start another, get a good chunk into that. That's what I'm counting. High fantasy. I have a couple books that I want to read for that. I know which series it's. I don't remember the name of the series. I'll put it somewhere when I find it, but I want to read that one. But yeah, just other stuff that it's either stuff I can easily do or will be a challenge for me. Okay, so next one is the covers of the colors of the rainbow, which is covers. Wordplay. I'm very smart, guys. Very cool wordplay. But also I try to draw like a 9, like the Nyan Cat, because it's 10 years from 2016. You know, like Nyan Cat was really popular and everything. But I have a couple covers that I've already read. The dark blue, light blue. Those two are good. Which other ones? I just need to get like I need to print them out, but I'm just gonna wait till like the end and do that. But yeah, so red, orange. Oh, I think that's supposed to be more purple, but my thing wasn't as purple. I forgot to put dark blue, so that's why there's gold. And the gold is just like, I don't know why I put gold instead of purple. I just forgot. But we got red, orange, yellow. Wait, not purple, dark blue. I literally said this is purple. But green, light blue, purple, pink, brown, white, gray, black, and gold. I know the gray, like the yellow and gold are really close, but there are definitely books that are more kind of gold than yellow. So even though I don't really DNF books, cause I don't know, like I just powered through so I can hate them properly. So I just put a DNF graveyard. I'm definitely not gonna fill this up because I don't really DNF. But yeah, I don't know why there's so many books that I hate, but I'm like, I need to finish it so I can hate it. there's 2 that I read, but I was like, I need to power through because I need to hate it properly. But next page is the rating system. So the like kind of like more it's not teal, but like kind of more bluish is 5 stars. Kind of sea green, is it sea foam? I guess sea foam is 4, yellow 3, coral 2, and the red 1 star. Not very hard, but next we have the library. This is how much I've filled it out so far. But yeah, we can see all the colors and stuff. I have a lot of 4-star reads because 4 stars like, oh, it's good. I really like it. But actually, I'll explain my rating system. So the 5 stars is this book is amazing. One of my favorite books that I've read. I love this book so much. And everything. 4 stars is this book is great. I really like it. I enjoyed it. I will continue the series. 3 is this book is fine. I liked it. And I might continue the series depending on what I feel. 2 is did not enjoy it. Probably won't continue the series. And like not my favorite and I don't like it. Like I could like parts of it, but I most likely just don't like a lot of it. And 1 star, completely hated it. I hate it. It sucks. So yeah, now you can see kind of just like what books I enjoyed and what books that I despised. So first we got January. I only read 2 books. I the first one, if you guys watch again my Christmas haul, the first book was given to me by my aunt. The Bridge Kingdom. It's a series. I still need to continue it. It's so good. So the first book, 5 stars. Second book, Fade to the Frost King, 3 stars. So I also like to do stats. So I have days read and then pages read per day. Average pages read per day, average rating, the pages per book, the amount of each format. So like we got ebook, physical, and audiobook, and then the kind of percentage of what genres. So little pie chart. So one was fantasy and the other was romantasy. Fantasy, romantasy. Fate of the Frost King, it just kind of seemed like one of those like TikTok books. I don't know how to describe it. It just seems like it was written so go popular on BookTok. You know, like when you read those books, it's like one of those. It wasn't very good. I didn't like the main character either. She kind of sucked. So February, I read romance that month because it's February. It's the month of love. And so I read Rescue Me, On 3 Baby Read, and Saving 6. So Rescue Me and On 3 Baby Read were both 4 stars, and Saving 6 was 3 star. I mean, I liked the Boys of Tommen series. Is that how you say it? Tommen? I don't know. But Saving 6, I also like Joey, but like, I don't know. I wasn't my favorite. So again, we got the days read, pages read per day. That month I averaged like 48.89 pages, average rating of 3.6. You guys can see the amount of pages per book, format. Which one was an audiobook? Saving 6 was an audiobook, and the other 2 were ebooks, and all of the books that I read were romance. So March, we got the first 1 star, Summer I Turned Pretty. I hate that book. I despise that book. Why does Belly suck? Like, if you guys follow me on TikTok, I literally put up a post where it describes how much I hate Belly. It's like, why are you acting like a child? Get mad that they treat you like a child, and then say, treat me like an adult, and then get mad when they treat you like an adult. You were horrible to your boyfriend. And I think it might be kind of, not like, but like, Cam is mostly like my type, so like, why are you throwing away a boy like who, like, didn't he like want to like study whales or whatever? Like, not zoology, oh my god, what's the one where they do with the water? Oh my god. It's literally slipping my mind right now. I literally know it. But you want to study that, and you're like, no, let me go for the emo boy that hates me and has seen me since I was a child. I'm gonna split up these brothers' relationship, make them fight, and say, no, guys, please don't fight. This is not you, bitch. And also, his mother has cancer, and you're like, I don't know. Why don't you love me? But, anyways, yeah, I only finished it so I can hate it properly. Like I said, I don't do enough, so yeah. And it was an audiobook too, so I had to listen to the annoying voice too, like the narrator, she's not annoying, but like she was acting. She did a great job being annoying. So yeah, and then I read also Serpent and Dove. I've read the book before, but it's been a while since I've read it, and it's a trilogy, I'm pretty sure. So I wanted to reread that. I didn't really read that much in March. It was all on the weekends, except for that one day on Monday. And then, but you can see I kind of read a good chunk of pages per day, so I averaged 31 pages per day, and I had an average rating of 2.5, dragged down by Summer I Turned Pretty. amount of pages. They're both audiobooks, and then the stats. Yep, romance and romantasy. Okay, so I read a lot in April, like a lot, like it's 4 books, but so I read Caraval, Winterwood, Twisted Love, and then The Upside of Falling. That was an old book talk book. That was like the OG book talk romance. So I loved Winterwood. That was my first 5-star. I love it so much. It's so good. I like at the end when that twist, I was like, that shocked me, and then another twist. It's like, oh my gosh. And then I loved both of the main characters. I loved them so much. So I read a good amount more in April. You can see how much pages I read per day. I'll focus on that, but everything. And then so I averaged 41 pages like per day. Average rating of 3.75. You can see all of the pages. Most I read was in Caraval. I read 2 physical, and then 2 of them were audiobooks. Twisted Love was an audiobook, and The Upside of Falling was an audiobook, and these 2 were the physical ones. And then 50% fantasy, 50% romance. So, yeah, I just didn't like Twisted Love. It wasn't very good. I don't know. When I crochet, I like to listen to like romance audiobooks, because like if I listen to fantasy, I would focus, like I wouldn't be able to fully like comprehend everything. So romance is a little bit easier for me to listen to when I'm crocheting. So that's why I chose Twisted Love. So, but then I just didn't really enjoy it. But yeah, if you guys want to if you have Winterwood on like any of your lists, read it. It is very good. I really recommend it. Next is May. We're in May, so I read 3 books. Incendiary, The Reader, and Iron Widow. This one, The Reader, is a reread for me. When I finished that series, that made me like, I think only 3 times when I finished the series I've gotten, like, I don't like actually throw up, but I felt physically ill. One of them was Percy Jackson. I don't remember the second one, but I know I have before. And then the other one was The Reader. I like literally like it broke. Like I was like felt like I put me in a huge reading slump. I like felt sick. I could not like, it was so much, but I'm like, let me reread it because I love it so much. Like it's like a good kind of like sick. I'll miss it so much that I feel sick. So you can see like this again. I average 45 a day. Average rating of 4 pages. The highest was Incendiary. I need to get the second book, but my library doesn't have it, so I either have to buy it or like place a hold in person so I can get the book like physically, because I was thinking, oh, maybe I can either get an audiobook or ebook, but my library doesn't have it on Libby or Hoopla. So 2 of them were physical, 1 of them was audiobook. Iron Widow was the audiobook. These 2 were physical, and then 66% fantasy and 33% like sci-fi fantasy, because I don't know really what to put Iron Widow as. It's not like really fantasy, but it's not really just sci-fi, because there's a little bit of fantasy in there, but it's not, I feel like it's just a little like, because it's kind of like Cinder, where it's not full, it's like not completely sci-fi, because there's a little touch of fantasy in there. So yeah, that's what I have for May. June. So I only have 1 so far, but I am almost done with, I'm reading 1 right now, and I'm reading Legendborn right now. I'm almost done with that. I have the second book because I read it mostly at work. I read a lot of my books at work. I'm lucky I work at a place where I have enough time to read, but and so I have that right now. I have the second book right, so I can start right afterwards. And then I started Fourth Wing again on audiobook. I read it last year, but then I like dropped the second book because I got too busy. But I only have one book right now, and it's called The 9-Month Contract. I have it on 2-star because I did not enjoy it. I hated it so much. Like I enjoyed some of the characters, that's why it's a 2-star, but I mostly hated some of the things that they said. I will, after I finish showing you some of the stuff that I have so far, I will pull up my review so I can read it to you. Okay. So we got the days read and then the pages read per day. I don't have any of the stats because it's not completed yet. But yeah, as soon as it's done, that's when I do the stats because I'm not gonna fill it out and then just kind of wait. I want to fill it out like the next day after the month ends. I like to do that, and usually I'll listen to an audiobook as I do that too. So yeah, the rest of the stuff is blank. I usually line it also the same day, like the first day of the month. So I have that. I have all of it filled out because one of the things that made me drop the reading journal last year was because I had to keep filling it out new each month. So even though I just have to have to line it, that will keep me good. And I have like gone past like what month I stopped. Last year I stopped at April last year, so I've gone 2 months past that. So I'm definitely gonna keep it up and everything so I don't forget it. So yeah, that was basically my reading journal. I'm gonna grab my laptop so I can pull up the review. I'm filming on my phone right now, so I can't pull up my phone, so I'm gonna grab my laptop and pull up my review. Okay, I got my laptop here. I have it right here. So I have my Goodreads pulled up and I'll read my review to you. Hopefully YouTube doesn't get mad with some of the stuff. I will censor one of the words. Like, you know the word K-I-N-K? I guess, what should I say instead of it? I'll just say K instead of it. So, what in the breeding K? I listened to this as an audiobook for a cute romance while crocheting, but I got a breeding K, lust, and a millennial session with Taylor Swift. They kept talking about Taylor Swift. I don't like Taylor Swift, but the millennial session with writing her in their books needs to be studied because why are you so obsessed with that woman? You are the same age as her or older. Why are you so obsessed with the billionaire? Okay. And the author tried to use Gen Z/Gen Alpha slang because Riz was used twice, and one of the times it wasn't even used right. It wasn't. Like, why are you trying to use Gen Z slang? Stop. Yeah. I am begging authors to stop using Gen Z slang because it's most likely not going to be used right, and even if it's used right, it sounds more like, hey, fellow kids. Also, why the fuck did Everly's father wear a full suit to her grad party? I've been to a rich person's grad party and no one was in a suit. I literally have been to a rich person's grad party who was probably in the same, even though these people are fictional, probably same level of richness. Everyone was wearing jeans, t-shirts, shorts, and they lived on a lake. So bathing suits as well. Nobody was in a full suit. And in the summertime too. I've been to so many grad parties, people who are above and below me with amount of wealth, and nobody has been in suits. The most is jeans and a nice shirt. Most likely a collared shirt. That's literally it. Yeah, or dresses if you're a girl. Literally. Like, nobody has been in a full suit. Like, why? I don't care if you're rich. Have you ever been to a grad party before? Nobody wears a full suit. And it's not even, like, at a venue. It's in their backyard. It was in their backyard with a pool. And you're wearing a full suit. Yeah, that made me, like, I paused the book and I just sat there. I'm like, why are you in a suit? Like, I did not enjoy that book. Like, I liked parts of it. That's why it's a 2-star, not a 1-star. But, like, yeah, like, some parts had me literally pausing it and just kind of sitting there. And just stopped and just kind of like, why did she write that? Why'd she write that? It was too much sometimes. It was really weird. Like I said, there was definitely some interests that were written down. And yeah, I liked some of the characters. That's why I was like, well, I'm not going to continue with the series because the first book was insane and weird. And I don't, like, even though I liked the brothers, I don't want to read about their romance now because the that weird couple with their weird interests are going to be in the series, and I don't want that. So, yeah. Beware of that. Let me also say her name. So, the author's name, Amy Dawes. So, like, that's her name. She probably has some better books, but just, it also has a cartoon romance cover. You guys, if you read books, you know the epidemic of romance cartoon covers and the execution of them and how great they are. And kind of like, not AI slap, fast fashion. Yes, that's how they're described. So, yeah. The series is literally called Mountain Men Matchmaker. Yeah, I literally just remembered. The girl, not the girl, like the woman, she literally calls, like, the guy she's, like, interested in Big Mountain Man. Excuse me? Okay, no, you're done. You're done. Get out of here. Just leave. Just leave.